What's up guys, and welcome back to another video of GP Products, the performance company. And today you join me once again at Amsterdam Airport, also known as Schiphol, because we're about to embark on a very cool journey because we are going to Monaco. More specifically, we're going to Top Marques with Urban to show the people all around the world what Urban is all about. We made it, Monaco, you ain't ready for us. Come on.
Hello there.
The sun is amazing. Now I realize how depressed I've been in winter time. We need the sun. We need the sun. We need the sun and we need cool cars. But luckily, we're on our way to Monaco, so we're just gonna get that. Alright, after a little drive, we finally arrived in Monaco at our hotel, and my colleague Loris is here to pick us up to go to the show. And what better way to do that than with an Urban L461 wide track XRS. I wasn't expecting this, but this is definitely a good way to get around town. We are here at the Grimaldi Forum where the Top Marques event will be going down. And I've only been here for like 5 seconds, and the first thing I see is a Brabus GTS Rocket. Fully exposed carbon fiber. Over there we have a Brabus G-Class, or how they say it here, G-Class or Class G. Over there we have a Lamborghini Countach in red. We have a real AC Cobra, and if you know, those things are around €1 million these days. So we've not even entered the event hall, we've not even entered the expo, and this is already the welcome we get. So yeah, this is gonna be sick. So come with me. Tonight, this is the opening of the Top Marques event in Monaco, and for me as well, this is the first time seeing the Urban stand, and I have to say it looks incredible. The selection of cars we have here, we have the G-Wagon, we have the Cullinan, we have the Urus SE, all kitted out with a complete Urban wide track kit. So this is a sick stand. Tonight is only for VIP, so I'm very curious to see what guests we will be getting on our stand, but one thing is for sure, it's going to be a very good night. Bonjour et bienvenue dans la deuxième journée ici à Monaco, et c'est le premier jour officiel de Top Marques. Or, good morning everyone and welcome to day 2 of our Monaco trip, and this is actually the first official day of the Top Marques event open for the grand public. Now, obviously we're here for Urban, so let's take you quickly around our Urban stand. And it was difficult to decide which cars we're gonna get, but definitely the Urus SE had to be there with its launch a couple of weeks ago. It's the first time for me seeing it in real life, and it's even better in real life than in the pictures. In pictures it was already crazy, but in real life this thing is sick. Now the main party piece for me is just the front, how aggressive it looks with the carbon fiber bonnet, with the SVJ inspired nostrils. Very aggressive front splitter, while still keeping it stylish, because remember, Urban is all about the OEM Plus mantra. We have wider arches finished with the forged carbon fiber. We have the right option of wheels with the UV1Rs, with the center lock design. We have beautifully shaped side skirt with this detail I love so much. You wouldn't think of it at first, but the guys from Urban did, and that's why they took 9,000 hours worth of R&D to develop this kit. Now obviously, front is aggressive, so the back needs to match it. We have a Urus Performante inspired rear spoiler, also finished with the forged carbon fiber. And if you look around the car, you will see everywhere these Urban tabs, because branding is everything, and that's why Urban is popping off at the moment. Now, very aggressive diffuser to match with the front, to match with the side skirts, finished in forged carbon fiber, but it's not too much. It's a lot of carbon fiber, but it's not too much. They're keeping it classy. This thing is so sick. It's finished in the black. We could have gone for another color, but every car is like uniform here. We chose to have black cars and the background is a bit orange, so these things are popping off. Now we saw this car for the first time at Goodwood last year, 2025, but every time you see it, you realize how massive a Rolls-Royce Cullinan actually is. Now, who does a carbon fiber bonnet on the Rolls-Royce? Urban does, and I absolutely love it. And the details just follow through here around the Spirit of Ecstasy. The Spirit of Ecstasy has never looked so excited. Now we have a completely new front bumper, extending the DRLs all the way down with this carbon fiber piece, making it a lot wider as well. We have wider arches, and they've been extended to the side as well, down the door sills with some side skirts. And these wheels, come on, it's a perfect match for a Rolls-Royce. You can't do anything else than some close design wheels on the Rolls-Royce. Now with the back, it's difficult to fit myself through this, but I'll do it. We have a carbon fiber rear spoiler, carbon fiber trunklet. I think, oh, is it too much? No, it's a Rolls-Royce, it's urban. You have to go the extra mile for it. Now, and at the bottom, we added tailpipes to a Rolls-Royce, and it's the way to go. It looks so aggressive, carbon fiber diffuser. And if you look at all the cars here, you see the same design language in the urban kits, and that's why I absolutely love it. They go the extra mile, but they keep the identity, they keep the heritage of the car, and that's what you need to do with cars this iconic. So that's a Rolls-Royce. Now here, the beast, the massive car that's lurking in the corner, tucked away like it's a bit more subtle, but it's far from subtle. We have a G63 in a complete carbon fiber urban wide track kit. So let's take you around this one as well. We have a bull nose with the front nostrils, with the massive urban UA logo. We have these vents. On the previous model, the vents went down, so it was a bit more like understated, but with this one, the vents pop up, and I think the design is a lot better. Now, complete carbon fiber front bumper, sorry. Carbon fiber extended arches with the exits and the sides of these arches left exposed. You have urban UV6s with the center, with a floating center cap. So if you're driving, you will always see the UA logo the right way up. Now, some side sills with carbon fiber side skirts and urban billet aluminium tailpipe finisher. This is so sick. We've seen some clients combine it with a Krapovich exhaust. So we have the two matching together, a Krapovich amazing brand, urban an amazing brand. So that's just a match made in heaven. Now, the party doesn't stop at the front or the side. Now looking at this thing, it keeps surprising me because every angle looks good. I think it's very difficult to get the right angle on camera or with phone in a picture from a G-Wagon. It's difficult to grab it, but looking at it, it's so beautiful. We have carbon fiber spoiler in satin, finished in satin with the urban tabloid badge, massive UA urban wheel carrier, and I love that they finish it in carbon fiber because usually we see it just in a plain, in a flat face, but this one finished in carbon fiber with the edges. It looks so good. Down at the bottom, urban diffuser with the tow hitch left exposed because a lot of people actually use their G-Wagon, so it's still possible with this one. Yeah, I mean the details on this car, all the angles. You need to see it in person to properly see the design that's gone into this. I absolutely love this. But let's take you quick for a tour of the event because we're the best looking cars out here, but we're not the only cars out here. A Cayenne is a very popular car and we see it in every day-to-day traffic, but what's not day-to-day traffic is this TECHART Magnum Cayenne. This is number 13 of 25, and the design they've gone with for this event, I mean, it's perfect. You have to stand out here, so they're going for the purple carbon fiber bonnet, carbon fiber front bumper pieces, crazy wheels, massive side skirts, wider arches. I mean, I absolutely love this. Some guys think, oh, it's a bit too much, but I love Cayennes, I love Porsche, so it's very cool to see people going to this extent on their Cayenne. But the party doesn't stop there at the TECHART booth because they also have a Turbo S TECHART. And just look at it, man. It has a lot of carbon fiber, but it's not over the top. Carbon fiber bonnet, GT3 inspired wheel arches, carbon fiber extensions, side skirts. And what I love the most, what they do is a ducktail. We've entered the hall with the more generic manufacturers. We have Audi, we have McLaren, we have Bugatti, but we also have brands like Brabus, we have Rimac. And immediately when you walk into the hall, you're greeted with Brabus. And once again, also they brought the right cars. We have a G-Wagon with like a Landaulet style body. Now the white one is really popping here. We have a Brabus Urus, we have the Brabus Range Rover, the big one, the L460, and also the SL Roadster. They've done something pretty cool with this, like massive carbon fiber parts. The entire body, if you look at it, is actually exposed carbon fiber with the matching interior. And what I love about Brabus is their Brabus duffel bag. It's quite expensive, but I like it. Now on to the other cars, because the party definitely doesn't stop here. Because when looking at the Urus, you're automatically looking at a Bugatti Tourbillon. This thing, I've only seen this thing in pictures, but yeah, I get why these cars are so expensive, seriously. With the doors opening up, it's so menacing. From every detail, this thing is a masterpiece. And what I love what they've done with the interior is the B logo inside the steering wheel, and the cluster is all attached to one, and the outside rim moves completely separately. I don't know if this thing will ever see the road or if you will ever see some on the road, but it is so aggressive, and you ask yourself the question, how the hell is this road legal? Tires are completely exposed. There's a very sharp edges on the diffuser, but hey, they've managed to do it, and that's probably also why it's so expensive. Pagani Utopia. I'm not sure if I prefer Utopia or Huayra, but yeah, Huayra BC will always be one of the best looking hypercars for me. But I have to say, it's just a work of art. And obviously, we're in Monaco, so it's right next to the Bugatti stand. We have two Veyrons. I mean, right now it's quite an old car already, but they still look so good. They still look so good. It's always special seeing some on the road. And yeah, when you're out here just walking in the evening in Monaco, you see such a varied array of cars you don't see every day on the road. You see Aventadors driving past you like it's daily traffic. There's Ferraris everywhere, there's GT3s. And what you don't see that often here is actually like BMW M3, M4. The standard is a bit higher here. It's a Cullinan, it's a Bentayga, it's a G63 with some Brabus parts. So it's different. Now, this thing is interesting. It's called the Octa, but we know the Land Rover Defender Octa, but this is written with a Q. And what it's not a car company, it's a manufacturing company that produce parts for other car companies. So with this car, they just show off what they can do. And it's, yeah, obviously it's based on the G-Wagon, but what they do with it is just to show what they can do to car manufacturers. I mean, it's heavily modified, but it all looks like one entity. No added on parts, it's just all in the shape of the body. So I like what they've done. And it's very good marketing for them, I suppose. But that's not the only hall that's here still. We also have one hall dedicated to classic cars. So let's go there real quick. This is where all the classic cars are. And with this entry, we enter into like the American hall. Let's say we have a lot of Mustangs, we have Fords, yeah, then we have Bugatti, but let's ignore this one for a second. But this one is a Gone in 60 Seconds Eleanor. If you know, you know. It's like where Nicolas Cage is driving the car and he says like, okay, let's drive. There's this car. I'm not that into old Mustangs, but what is catching my eye is a complete carbon fiber Ford GT. Like, is that the price? Yeah. €1 million. Yeah, casual €1 million. Combination, classic cars with some hypercars. Aston Martin Valkyrie, we have a P1, we have the new Lamborghini Countach, we have an AMG 1, but still a P1 is the best looking hypercar out there. You have to agree with me, and if you don't, then what you gonna do? When this car was launched, a brand new RS5, we were very hyped in the office. We thought it was one of the best looking cars that was launched in the past couple of years, I think. And it's very close match to the M3 Touring. I think will be a very high seller. Now, you might see in the background, the guys from Urban are here as well, because Urban right now is actually in the development stages of their brand new kit. I've seen some renders of what they were gonna do and what they were planning on doing. But I mean, it's obvious. The lines of this car are suited so well to make it even better, even more aggressive, like aggressive diffuser, front splitter, wider arches maybe. I've seen some renders, spoilers, trunk lids. This is a proper blank canvas, and it will be a very popular one. And yeah, I'm very curious to see what they're gonna do with it. But I for sure know that it's gonna be one of the hot sellers. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for this one.
What do you think of the event?
Yeah, I think it's sick. I mean, Top Marques is one of the events of the year where everyone just bunches up together.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as well as inside, cars are crazy, but outside as well, the show is going on. That's why we also have the convertible Defender and the white L461 just outside doing laps around Monaco. Just people, yeah, so they can see it.
Yeah, people get to appreciate our products for the first time, see that in Monaco. Obviously, we're a global brand now, Urban, obviously we have been for many years, but we're trying to get into more markets and more territories, and obviously Top Marques for us is a good opportunity to get into the French market.
Yeah, definitely, because yeah, in the Netherlands and in Belgium and other parts of Europe, we are getting quite well established. But obviously, you guys from the UK, you carry the heritage, you carry the story. So that's why I think it's a very good deal that we combine the two. You guys have all the heritage, have the story, and we can do like the sales, distribution, the sales.
Because we find in Europe that each territory is slightly different, isn't it? Everyone has their own kind of like set of rules, and we have to make sure that we're kind of like ticking those processes.
Definitely, because the French market is completely different if you compare it to the Dutch market. In the Netherlands, they're a bit more out there and a bit more flashy, and in Belgium they're a bit more tame and they want to be a bit more subtle with a black car. And then in France, it's a completely different story once again. So that's why we have specific people on every region of Europe, that carry the same DNA through to their customers.
So how many territories now do you cover across Europe? Do you know?
Yeah, we cover the entirety of Europe. For me personally, I'm in charge of Belgium and Luxembourg.
Okay.
And then my colleague Loris, which is also part of the reason why we're here today. He's in charge of France, so he's a local. He knows the language, which is very important. And then the eastern parts of Europe are also getting pretty active. The people that usually are quite fond of like G-Wagons and stuff, they're now getting fond of urban G-Wagons. Urban G-Wagons, urban Defenders.
So how do you feel like the urban product's been received whilst we've been here in Monaco?
Yeah, very well, because people see a lot of different varieties of products, but urban, as we say to everyone that passes here, carries the OEM Plus mantra. So it looks like the car could come from factory like this if you spend a lot of extra money on it at the factory. But yeah, you just call urban and you make it your unique project, because if you drive a car like this, you've done something quite extraordinary in your life, and you want that story to be translated into the car you drive. And with urban, that's exactly what we do. The McLaren Senna outside.
I did it.
Oh, you did?
Of course he did it.
You did it.
That's his job.
All right, that's the right response. The good stuff.
Cheers.
1 hour later. A few moments later.
It's my birthday after all. It's my birthday after all. STOs come from factory with an Akrapovic exhaust system, but also, and that's what a lot of people don't know, the roll cage is also made by the masters at Akrapovic themselves. unfortunately, our Monaco trip has come to an end. We are now ready to board, go back to Amsterdam, but definitely I want to thank the guys from Urban UK. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the hospitality. Thanks for helping us out on the stand. And special thanks to Loris, our man in France, for keeping everything in touch, keeping everything in check. So, and if you like this video, and I hope you did, press subscribe, press the like button, and I will see you next time.